Today's look is a recreation of one that I've done previously, the googly eyes. I thought it would be quite a nice one to change into a spookier version. So first steps were to block my eyebrows out, and then I'm taking this little piece of plastic and covering my mouth with it. Don't worry, I can still breathe through my nose. And then we're laying down a white base with my running out white face paint. I need to purchase some more. I also use my black face paint to block out my neck, so I just look like a floating blank canvas. Then I set that all down with an insane amount of powder. Taking my water activated liner, I'm using a very fine detail brush to paint on many lines on my face. So I've started with this one here, and I'm making sure that the lines that I draw intersect in lots of places, give me plenty of crossing points. Surprisingly, drawing these lines was the most time-consuming part of this look. I had to take each line little by little rather than being able to draw one straight swoop to be able to get the control that I needed. I'm now gonna fill in a sort of blobby shape anywhere that the lines intersect. This will be the base for where our googly eyes are going to peer out of. In my mind, there's sort of the eyes in the voids cracking through, having a peek, you know? Anywho, looking kind of cow patterny, so on to the googly eye portion. The hardest part about popping the eyes on was that I only had about 3 different sizes of googly eye, so filling in these patterns became kind of a trick of how much I could wedge an eye next to another without it spilling onto the white of my face too much. To make it look more like the eyes are actually peering out of a void, I'm latexing some cotton wool around the edges of each of these blobs, and then I'm going to go over the top of that with various shades of grey and black to make it look like there's a bit more depth. I kept playing with the shadows until I was happy, and then I added a couple more lines and some eyeshadow underneath my eyes, and that is the look. I must admit, I do think this is missing something. I have one more googly eye idea in mind, but I can just put them to bed. It's up to you guys. Let me know. Bye for now.